Hello, hello. Are we live? Let me double check that we're good. We're getting starting a little early today, guys. Just a little bit early. Yo, yo, yo. Are people here? Hello? Hello? Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Flipnote Friday. How goes it? How you doing, everybody? Did we have a good week? First things first, got a Q&A video going out on YouTube tomorrow at noon. That's an Eastern time, so you might have to convert it for your time zone, but it'll be out tomorrow in general. And I answer a lot of people's questions. Ignore that picture of me. Okay, I forgot that was. Yeah. Also, Minecraft movie dropped today. I still have no idea if I'm gonna see it this weekend. I may. I may. I think my brother was asking me, so maybe I will. But today we got a pretty short flip note, so I'm gonna take my time with it and just it'll be a little bit of a chill stream. I do have my speakers hooked up, so hopefully you can hear a little bit of music in the background. I already got the audio recorded and just a few frames of this stick guy. But like I said, really simple flip note today. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, hope everybody's having a good Friday. I was saying this in stream yesterday because wow, has everyone here seen the Nintendo Direct, by the way? That was pretty wild. I know the prices, okay, the prices suck. We all know this. The prices are terrible right now, but the actual things they were showing were pretty cool, at least. The Mario Kart looked really cool. Mario Kart World looks awesome. If it just weren't like, what is it, $90, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm just glad they announced something because Nintendo's been silent for ages. And obviously I'm a pretty Nintendo oriented channel, so but good to see everybody. Good to see everyone. All right, we're gonna just start. I'll show you guys what we're dealing with today.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of...
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's what we got right now.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
All right, so it begins. Got some Animal Crossing music in the back for you guys. But yeah, pretty big week. So I'm going on a big trip to Spain in about a week. I was also saying on one of my other streams yesterday, just so everyone's on the same page. I will not be physically here, but I will have as many flip notes as I can schedule out in advance. So the content must continue. Yeah, starting like tomorrow, I'm going to be scrambling to make as many flip notes as I can so that I can relax on my trip. That'll be a good refresher for me. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to frame 16. Hello, Mr. Gambling Man. Hello. How you doing, Raxty? I'm doing good. Honestly, today has been a really good day. Mostly because I finished my Q&A video. But it's been maybe 3 days since I've animated on the DS. So it's good to be back. You know, I try... Since I don't do them daily, I really try to step away from actual animation as much as I can, while, you know, I still try to actually upload pretty frequently, I'd say. So twice a week is the goal. Might bump it up to 3 a week once I get back from my trip. But man, I have enjoyed being able to work on other stuff as well. Okay, that was not correct. I gotta go back a little bit. Do you like tacos on Tuesday? You know, honestly, like unironically, I do really like tacos in general, but if it's on a Tuesday, you know, you're going to get a discount on the usual price of tacos, then yeah, absolutely. I wish Taco Bell had something like that. I don't think they do. I feel like I've gone to Taco Bell enough to confidently say they don't discount their tacos on Tuesday. But it is what it is. Yeah, Taco Tuesday is based.
After a lot of hard work,
Okay. Like I said, this flip note is gonna be simple. It's not gonna be anything too crazy. All right, it's not gonna be anything too crazy. Raxty flip note, please say hi. Hi. What will happen on April 5th, 2025? There will be a Q&A video. Bunch of people. A couple weeks ago, I tweeted out some stuff. It just like basically asked me whatever you want, and it could be in a video. So I asked that on like Twitter and Blue Sky and on YouTube. I did it on the community tab. And I got like 100 responses. I actually screenshotted, but I think I ended up with 50 because the video was going to be really, really long, like painfully long. So I did have to narrow it down a little bit, but I think I got the most asked questions in there. So that's good. Yes. Not too Look, 270 pages is 9 seconds. That's not too crazy. A lot of my animation work is copying and pasting anyway. So I feel like 270 pages might seem a lot, okay, but it's not that bad.
after a lot of hard work,
I kind of want to change the post for hard work here. So yeah, this stream will be about an hour. Nothing too crazy. My Flip Note streams usually aren't more than an hour and a half anyways.
after a lot of hard work,
Whoa.
I love your videos.
Thanks. Mrs. Monochrome, thank you for the €5. I'm glad you like them, because I'm going to keep making more of them, so good news for you. Do, 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 do. Okay.
after a lot of hard work,
After a lot of hard work, after a lot of hard work, after I'm building. Fun fact, Iron Mouse ruined streaming on YouTube. Certainly that can't be true. Not one individual.
after a lot of hard work, I finally...
Flipnote Friday, yeehaw! Yes. Do you remember me? I do, Jonathan Joe. Welcome back. I love your animations, dude. Take breaks if you need. Look, DJ Draws. My break was not uploading daily. It's much more manageable now, and I can confidently say I probably have. Well, this is one of the ideas that I had saved in my log. I got about 5 of them, which if I upload twice a week, that's like 2.5 weeks. So I basically have a log to cover me while I'm gone in Spain for a couple weeks. But yeah, I do try to take breaks. Like pretty much when you guys don't see me. Like when I'm not streaming, pretty much I try to I can't say I'm not on the computer, but I'm usually just trying to work on stuff other than Flipnote to keep myself sane. That's kind of what you have to do. I mean, it really is. Zane Little can tell you, because Zane also tried to do daily uploads, but he does way more effort into his animations. Like per animation he spends more time, and he said he like nearly went insane after like a month of trying it.
After a lot of hard work,
Okay. Here we go again. you make an epic background for your flip note, please? For this one, it's not going to have a background, but most of mine do. I actually thought because I do it so often, I should have one that doesn't have a background for a change.
After a lot of hard work, I find...
Do, 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 do. Awesome sauce. Do you remember me? I remember you, Billy Bob. Hello. Rumbus never pays bills, not after the incident. Look, you can't just charge that little fella rent in this society. Rumbus has far better things to do than to pay his landlord. I don't know if shooting him in the space was a valid crash out, was deserved, but you know.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got... After a lot of hard work, I... After a lot of hard work, I finally got... After a lot of hard work, I finally... After a lot of hard work, I finally got... After a lot of hard work, I finally got... After a lot of hard work, I finally got...
I feel like it's still off. Okay. I'm gonna do like 1 frame forward. Okay. Do. This must be some hard work. Get it? I don't get it. We might need a Matt Pat game theory on that one. Okay.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
Oops. Hey dude, how do you move your DS to the PC? Well, I have a longer video explaining it on my channel, but if I can actually find it, okay. So this is a little micro SD and SD card reader I have. It takes both, as you can see, and that just goes into my PC. So as long as you save, like when you go to save flip notes, if you have an SD card in, always save it to the SD card. And then you just put it in here, and you can convert it online. It's really... it was kind of difficult to find a converter, but I have, again, there's a video on my channel on how to do it. So I've already thought of everything. But yes, you need an SD card. I mean, you don't necessarily need one. I just don't know how to transfer them without having one. But yeah, this week has been super productive for me, Chad. I've been, I mean, really just working on a big video, but that's most of my time now. It's spent editing and recording voiceover and stuff. But I think the Q&A video is pretty funny. I tried to make it funny and less serious, so I do answer some serious questions, but there's some silly ones too. Thank you, Miss Monochrome. Welcome to Flipnote Early Access. This one will be on there once I finish the stream, by the way. You sound like Technoblade in your videos. Well, I'm flattered that you would say that, but no, I don't. Come on now. I also watched Technoblade and like, dude, I was a Technoblade viewer in like 2017 when he started doing. It was the end of his Skywars era, the start of his Bed Wars era, is when I watched him most, which I was in high school at the time. But legend, dude. I heard there was okay. I have heard this was before the movie came out. Okay, I heard that there could potentially be a Technoblade reference in the Minecraft movie. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but I've heard from multiple sources that that may be the case.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
Okay, I'm gonna cycle one back. How do you upload videos to the YouTube from the DS? From the DSi, I don't know how to do, but once you ring them over to a computer with an SD card, it's a lot easier to do. Do 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 do. You guys got any cool weekend plans? You guys got any summer trips? You guys going to the beach this summer? I'm going to the beach this summer in about a month. Well, not maybe more than a month, like a month and a half, but I'm excited. Going to the beach is always fun. I feel like I would benefit from learning how to surf. I have not, Raxty does not know how to surf. I almost learned in 2021. I went to a place in Florida. I actually went to Cocoa Beach, if anybody's been there down in Florida. But, let me see if I can label this degree. Wait, no, hang on. I'm silly, hang on. I have to make this pose different because it's gonna ruin the joke otherwise. He's gonna hit that Barumbus pose though. Do 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 do. There we go. And we can trail this all the way until the guy stops showing up here. Brumbus! I know. It's exciting. It's exciting. We love Brumbus. It's a favorite little fella. Do.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
Okay, I think I'm like 2 frames off here.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
Yeah, there we go. And then this guy needs to be still. Do you guys play Repo at all? I've been really enjoying Repo lately. Kind of a banger game. I think it's only on PC, unfortunately. I wish they'd put it on some consoles. You're awesome. Remember, don't gamble. No, you have to keep gambling, bro. No, don't actually gamble. I mean, that's a complicated question. Anyways, thank you for the 199. Real fan Mason. Hey Raxty, have you ever seen a green DSi XL? I have one. I don't think so, but there are so many variations of it. I'm kind of not surprised that there's a green one. That's awesome though. Hang
After a
on.
lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Okay, like frame 180. So I think it's actually faster if we copy every other frame first. Trust the process. Okay, this doesn't even have to make sense right now. It's all gonna come together though. All the way to frame 180. I think this is one of the biggest Flipnote Friday audiences I've had in a while. How is everybody? How's everybody doing? There's probably quite a few new viewers that have rolled in since I last asked that. Gambling is life. So true, bestie. So true. Good. Oppa Gangnam Style. That's a valid point. I had not considered this before. Good. That's good. That's good. We gonna party hard on the weekends, guys. We're gonna play so many video games. I'm really just gonna play Repo. Seriously, I'm like addicted to that game. I know everybody's playing it. That's such like the default response to say, but it really is great, dude. Like you have to play it to understand. What are you making? A Flipnote! That's my whole thing, dude. Did you know? Did you know? You probably didn't know. I do answer quite a lot of questions about Gamblecore in the Q&A. It was far overdue. I've like intentionally not answered a lot of people's questions about what I think about Gamblecore because I was planning to make a Q&A. So hopefully we'll finally have some closure. Thank you, Railfan Mason, for the $1. It's very generous, dude. You didn't have to do that. Raxy, how are you doing? My day's like a... it's a 7.5 out of 10. But I think after I have a Flipnote done, it's going to be probably an 8 or 8.5. So, pretty good. Pretty good. No complaints from me. None at all. Is Brombus here? Hang on. We gotta draw Brombus now. Guys, a Brombus appeared. What the heck? There's our Brombus. Our King Brombus. Our little guy. He'll always be in our hearts. The Brombus. How long have you had your DS? Also, thank you, Gaziel, for the $2. I have had this DSi for 6 months or so, and then I've owned this 2DS since January of last year. So I've owned this for a year and 3 months, and this for about 6 months. This is what I animated all my daily animations on. This is your classic. This is like your 2DS XL. This one's a classic. And then the blue DSi, this is the same as Zane Little uses, if anybody's a fan of Zane. I am. We're besties, dude. He uses something very similar, a blue DSi XL. This has been better in my experience for animating Flipnotes on. Okay, let's see.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that.
Will you make the Flipnote movie too? Look, if I get enough of a Flipnote backlog built up, then yeah. But that might be a while because it took me a year to make the first one. And it's scary to ask YouTube Shorts viewers to be patient. Everyone's attention span is cooked. Who's gonna wait a year for a Flipnote movie too? I don't know. If I did, it'd probably be like a 30-minute version. I don't know. I definitely don't really want to do Flipnote compilations as frequently anymore, especially since I'm not uploading as much. But I also haven't thought about it that much, so who knows? Nintendo DSi is the best console ever made. Fight me. Hey, there's no reason to do that, but yeah, it's up there. It's up
After a
there.
lot of hard work, I finally...
I think for the game selection, I might like the 3DS better, but for animating on DSi, definitely takes the crown. I don't even know what game I have in here right now. Oh, it's that. Hang on. That's what I'm rocking right now. Namco Museum DS. I also have Rock Band 3, which apparently you guys are gonna. If you're not familiar with the games library on this thing, why did they release? Can someone tell me why Rock Band 3 is on DS? Why did they do this? And apparently you don't even need, like, you know that weird attachment thing with the little 4-finger button things that they had for Guitar Hero? This doesn't even need that.
Shout out to Flipnote Studio.
Thank you, Zabe. Wait, dude, wait, hang on. Hang on. Are you... Dude, I'm subscribed to you. Dude, I'm actually subscribed to you. I straight up have watched all your videos. I know that's such a weird thing, but I've been a sub of your channel for like a year. That might have not been what you expected. Maybe you could see it in your subscriptions box for a while, but no. Yeah, dude, wait. Yeah, I've straight up... Wait, hang on. You're gonna think I'm lying. I've straight up watched... There is the watch bar on all your videos, dude. Subscribe to Zabe, guys. Low-key, I immediately recognized your name because, like, I had watched these when I started making Flipnotes, bro. I'm not even lying. Like, I was watching... You were in a mix of, like, maybe 5 people that I saw was making stuff like that on YouTube. So I hope that makes your day to know because, dude, you're goated. I'm one of your 879 subscribers. What are the odds? Yeah, I was really into watching Flipnotes right when I was starting to for kind of inspiration. So to kind of get the vibes. That your DSi, bro. That's why you stopped, bro. Bro, I would totally send you my DSi. No, but you gotta get a new one, dude. You gotta keep at it, champ. Yours were awesome, dude. You and Brumbo. Well, I talked to Brumbo. He did the This Is Miranda Flipnote, and I think he's going to. Well, he made one for April Fools, but I think he's on the fence about returning, and I really want him to return also. We gotta keep the Flipnote community going, man.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Oh, I definitely gotta go to like frame 190 something. Appreciate you, King. Yeah, thanks, man. Stay awesome. Keep flipnoting, my guy. Man, I respect, and there's like so many old Flipnote channels that have like, I guess Brombo's the most well-known. He's uploaded like 10 videos, but they're all like mega hits. Like, I don't know how people do that. It's just rare. It's like rarely, super rare uploads, but each one, you know, it's going to be an absolute banger. I wish that could be the state of my channel, but uploading daily, you know, I'll admit not all my jokes are probably the best I could have made them.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man.
When does Flipnote Friday usually start? It usually starts at 5, so I actually started a few minutes earlier, but I'm hungry, so I wanted to, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to make the Flipnote and then go eat something. That's really why, but also, you know, I'll be able to stream a little bit longer since I started before 5, so, yeah. Can you add a snack in the Flipnote? I'll add you a little bag of chips. I did a little bag of chips. There's your bag of chips. Crisps, if you will, if you're British. This isn't gonna become a drawing for request stream, I promise. I like being distracted every once in a while, though. Gotta commit to the bit at this point. There's your chips. Beautiful bag of chips. $80. Ah, I thought I could erase it all. Okay. Where were we at? Let's see.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Okay. Yeah. This is where I want to be. Okay. Bounce down, down. Aren't these jams good, guys? Are you enjoying the jams on stream right now? I'm enjoying the jams on stream right now. Not gonna lie. How was I gonna do this again? Okay, I think I know. So I'm gonna copy layer 1, paste to layer 2. Copy layer 1, paste to layer 2. We're gonna do this. Okay. So therefore, we have, if I remove this layer. Okay, I still need this to be blue. And then we can do like, I'm kind of just going in blind. I'm trying to make this dude lower in opacity, but one of the easiest ways to do that is by, hang on. Is by using the eraser here. And then I can erase this layer and then erase this layer, left with blue, and then have it half transparency, and then everything will be gone on this layer. And then we'll start fading in the other thing. I don't think I've done something like this before. This has never before seen Raxty Flipnote exclusive. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna erase and erase, and then we're gonna have I need to use the, hang on, I think I can use the line tool. So, fun Flipnote fact for those that didn't know, I believe here, if you hold either start or select, it might be select while I do this. Will it draw a line? Yeah, it will. Look at that, line tool. It's pretty awesome. So I'm making a joke about, they're talking about a degree and they're gonna turn into a degree. Very funny. Very funny. I need to make it cleaner though. Okay. I need it to be a perfectly straight line. I'm not even joking with you. That goes up. Okay. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, now we're gonna clean this up. This is a mathematical flip now, dude. Mathematical! You guys remember Finn the Human saying that? This feels like an old Raxty Flipnote joke, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really taking it back with this one. Look at that, 33-degree angle. It's gonna be my joke. Let me do some shading here. Beautiful. Now if we take the light box off, we should be able, if I copy, shouldn't take more than 5, I don't think. We're gonna copy layer 1, paste to layer 2, copy layer 1, paste to layer 2, copy layer 1, paste to layer 2, copy layer 1, paste to layer 2. And then we have this. Gonna copy this over all the remaining frames. Okay, sorry, I hadn't looked at chat for a second. Raxty, what is that stream title? Don't worry about it! Who up flipping they note right now? I feel like that's a valid question. What do you want from me, dude? Okay. So now that we have that, we can like fade it back in. See how it looks on the other end. Okay. Now we can do blue, 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 blue. Okay. First one, we're gonna take this, we're gonna erase that layer here and here. And then this will be, trust the process. Trust the process, you gotta trust the process. Okay, watch this.
After a lot of hard
Watch
work,
this
I
fade
finally
in.
got
Watch
my
how
degree.
smooth this is.
You don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot
That was so smooth. I don't know how well that popped up on stream, but on my DSi, that fade in and out looks so smooth.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of hard, after a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please.
Okay. Now we bring the light box back, and we're rolling. What app is this? This is Flipnote Studio for the Nintendo DSi.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't.
Let me do like an intermission frame. I don't really use, what is it? Intermediate framing or whatever. Boom! OMG. It's time to pay your rent, by the way. Your videos are cool. Buddy, my rent's paid up, okay? And even if the landlord says otherwise, we're gonna have to shoot them in the space, so. But thank you, Railfan Mason, for the $2. 2 crisp smackaroos. Thanks, buddy.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't.
Okay, I think we timed that right. All right.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't...
Do you make your thumbnails in Flipnote? Most of my Flip Notes I've uploaded are just, it's YouTube just automatically selecting one. Very rarely, especially with shorts, I don't think I've done a thumbnail. I usually don't make my own, but for big videos, I use Aseprite. I could make a thumbnail on Flipnote though. That might not be a bad idea. I should experiment.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't...
Okay, a couple more frames forward on this.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that.
Okay, when he says mean that, that's gonna be a different pose, and then man's gonna be another pose. Oh, well, don't want to bump that up. Do. Okay. Well, he say I got my degree. He did. Finally got my degree. Says Aseprite as in the $20 one. Yes. But it has been worth every penny. Like I've made 2 big videos now where I've like animated a stickman on the computer and it's been done in Aseprite and it has saved me so much time.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man.
Okay, a few frames forward, we're gonna go to like 124 maybe. Dude's on like the verge of tears right here. Please, you don't mean that, man. About to go watch the Minecraft movie in theaters. Yeah, I completely forgot that the Minecraft movie is dropping today. It really came out of nowhere. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the release date. What can I say?
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't know. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to like stressed. Yoink. Nice. Nice! That's what I gotta say about that. Nice! Take notes. Nice!
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't know. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't.
Honestly, I'll keep the pose going.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't know. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't need that, man. You don't know what you're... After a lot of hard work, I finally got my...
I gotta go tell my brother that the gambling man is live, lol. Hey, you do you, man. I mean, let him know. Let him know we're up to some animation activities.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're...
Okay, and that'll go for like 4 more, probably. When does the thing start? Okay, 193 is the last one. Maybe I should check real quick the pacing of everything. How long does this usually take? Okay, so you have to know, like, before I did the stream, I did record the audio, put all the frames out. That was like 10 minutes plus whatever we do now, so probably an hour. I'm usually, you know, stopping every once in a while to talk to chat, but usually an hour on average. This is definitely a shorter flip note. I feel like if I were just locked in, like, speed running it, I could do it in like 40 minutes maybe. At 40 minutes at the very minimum. It's a very inefficient program to use. I just still like it regardless. It's got a charm to it. It's got soul to it, you know.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Boom. Frames are being moved and shuffled around. Just taking your time and relaxing. I mean, most of the time, yeah, it is just the sounds that Flipnote has, the page turning noises, the noises. They're very nice.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
All right. Now we have the little... I'm gonna draw him with like a slouched back, kind of. Down. Again, apologies for not really monitoring chat or talking a whole lot. Sometimes I'm locked in. I just do that. I get hyper focused on what I'm doing. Okay, but we should be able to select this, copy it, Copy this one too.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
This is such a sad flip note. He got his degree and it was 33 degrees.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Okay. He definitely starts doing that way earlier than I thought. Like 2:20.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now.
Maybe a little bit forward. Okay, there we go. Well, Raxty flip note jump scare. Make this one go to like 250. Bing, bing, bing. Right? So silly. This is silly mode to the max. Alright. Let me save. I think we got all the frames laid out. I just gotta adjust the timing.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of hard work, I finally...
It's so good. It's so good. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go and view it. Let's go view our finished product per se.
After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree. Please, you don't mean that, man. You don't know what you're saying right now. After a lot of hard work, I finally got my degree.
He's so sad. It's the silliest ones I love the most, man. And then let me play you guys the classic. Hello, stream. Hello.
Hello, stream. Hello.
Okay. I'm going to end it there, guys. I know it was a short stream. I did say about an hour. No, he turned into a degree. Thank you, Bavon, for the $2. I think I'm about to head out, gamers. So it was a fun one. But I'll be doing this. Actually, the sad part about it is I might have to do like a Flip Note Friday on like Thursday next week because that's when I'm leaving for Spain and I don't want to miss one. Maybe we'll try to do a live stream while we're in Spain. I don't know. Maybe animate some flip notes abroad. We'll see. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. We got the Q&A video tomorrow. Don't miss it. See you guys. Have a good Friday. Bye bye.